Are you ready for some partial quotients? I really like this strategy because it is very similar to ratio tables, and you can use your easy friendly numbers to make your math better for you. So I'm going to do 2 practice problems, and hopefully this will help you with your problems throughout Unit 7. So I have 888 divided by 24, and you're going to rewrite your math problem. We call that 888, we put it in our little house, and we put our 24 outside of it, and we have to think easy numbers, powers of 10. So if I start with 10, I know 10 times 24 is 240. This is where you have to know your subtraction skills. If you make a silly mistake, the whole problem is going to be wrong. So we have 8 minus 0 is 8. 8 minus 4, and then we have 8 minus 2. So if I'm looking at this, I can do another 240. So I'm going to put another 10 up, take away 240, and again I'm going to subtract. And I look at this and I think I can do another 240. Subtract. Make sure you are regrouping if you need to regroup. And now I'm going to look at this and think, I can't do another 240. So I know what 24 is doubled, so maybe I put a 2 up here. And I do 48. And I subtract. Now I have 120. I can do another 48, so I might put another 2 up here. And again, this is like a ratio table. Your path can be very different. If you're really good at doubling and halving and powers of 10, you can do a lot more with this. If you're not, do it little by little like I am. So we're going to subtract again. And we're going to get 72. So I'm going to take another 48 away. And if I subtract and regroup, I'm left with 24. So now I can do one more 24. And you can see sometimes this strategy gets really long. This is the beginning of long division. So we look up here, and I have 10, 20, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37 is my answer. Okay? We're going to do one more, and I made it a little bigger. I added the 1,000 mark. So let's have 1,215. We're going to divide it by 27. So if I'm looking at this, I want to start with my powers of 10. I'm going to start with my 10. 10 times 27, there's my 270. And I just go through the subtraction process again. You have to be very careful though. This is where silly mistakes can be made. I cannot take 7 from 1, so I go over. Now I have to regroup again. So now I can take 11 from 7, 11 from 2. So now I'm at 945. I'm going to do another power of 10, 270. Again, I'm going to keep with my subtraction. I'm going to keep with my powers of 10 because that's what is easy for me. 270. Subtract. I'm at 405, so I know I can do another power of 10. 270. But now I'm left with 135. So I know I cannot do another power of 10. But if I'm thinking my doubling and halving, if I think of 10 as 270, a lot of you can probably cut that in half. We've been doing this a lot lately. So if you have 270 and you cut it in half, half of 10 is 5. Half of 270 is, what do we think? You have to be able to figure this out. Okay, so if I have 135, okay, then we're left with 0, no remainders. I look up here and my answer is 45. So I hope this helps, and you'll have to just wait and see what the next video is going to be.